From Mansion Park Stadium in Altoona, Pennsylvania, the NFHSnetwork.com presents the PIAA Class 6A football semifinal. The winner today moves to the Pennsylvania State Championship. That'll be next Saturday night in Hershey. Both are top-seeded from their respective sections. Unbeaten Pine-Richland of Gibsonia is averaging 49 points a game in 14 straight wins. They'll be the visiting team for this game today. The Manheim Township Blue Streaks have lost just once in 13 games. They are the home team. For one, the season will end this afternoon. The other will represent the West in the 6A title tilt next Saturday in Hershey Park Stadium. This is John Sanders along with our NFHS Network crew of Jim Carter and Adam Olson. Welcome to Altoona, Pennsylvania. And this afternoon it's the 6A semifinal, the Western Division final, if you will, of 6A football in the state of Pennsylvania.
And now, let's meet the Township Blue Streaks.
This event is brought to you by Olive Garden. Olive Garden is proud to be the official dining room of high school sports. With menu choices to please the entire family, as well as to-go and catering options, it's the perfect restaurant for your post-game dining. To find your nearest location or to order your meal online, visit olivegarden.com.
Manheim Township will be the home team. As I mentioned, they'll wear the darker uniforms, and they prefer to be known as Township, because there's also Manheim Central, which played last night in the 5A semifinal. So the Township Blue Streaks will take on the Rams of Pine-Richland. Pine-Richland, one of the powerhouse teams in the state of Pennsylvania. It'll be very interesting to see how the Blue Streaks are able to handle this high-powered offense, as I mentioned, averaging 49 points a game coming in. They defeated Central Catholic, did the Rams, 42-0. That was in the WPIAL championship game. And then in the quarterfinals, they defeated State College 49-21. And next Saturday, they hope to go to Hershey to take on either Coatesville or St. Joe's Prep. Our referee for this afternoon is Todd Desmond. We'll be hearing from him as he gets set to reenact the coin toss, which was held prior to the game. So Manheim Township has won the toss. They will be receiving the opening kickoff. They're from Lancaster, PA. The Blue Streaks, the number one seed out of District 10. They defeated Wilson area 28-14 in the opening round. Then in the quarterfinal last week, knocked off Cumberland Valley 24-21. And they also looking for a trip to Hershey Park Stadium next Saturday. Coach Mark Evans is in charge of the Blue Streaks of Manheim Township. And Coach Eric Kasparovich is the man in charge of the Rams from Gibsonia. So Lancaster and Gibsonia, the two cities in Pennsylvania represented for this 6A semifinal. We get set for the opening kickoff. The Rams of Pine-Richland in the white jerseys. It will be going from left to right. The receiving team in the gray from District 10. The Blue Streaks 12-1 behind their head coach Mark Evans. And back deep to receive for Township will be Grayson Saladay. He'll wear number 1, along with number 10, Reese Bender. Those are two of the running backs, or a wide receiver and a running back in the offense. They'll be the deep players to receive the opening kick. So Pine-Richland will be kicking off left to right. Thanks for joining us here on the NFHSnetwork.com for this semifinal matchup. Vittorio Orsini with a kickoff. It is fielded inside the 5-yard line by Saladay, and he'll be tackled at about the 18. Coming up to make the tackle on the special team that time, Vince Buccino. So it'll start at about the 18-yard line for Township. And I want to make it clear that it is Manheim Township, but there's also Manheim Central. So the Blue Streaks prefer to be known as Township, and that's how we will refer to them this afternoon as they bring their offense on the field for the first time. Quarterback is a senior, Luke MG. He'll be in the shotgun. Benjamin is the motion player. There's the inside handoff, and there's nothing much there at all for Cameron Hurst. So no gain on the opening play. It'll be second down and 10 from the 18-yard line. Just underway opening quarter, the 6A semifinal, or if you prefer, the West final. And more shifting along that offensive line between Hilton and Benjamin. And then Benjamin comes back the other way. Short pass is incomplete, a one-hand attempt by Brett Benjamin, one of the wide receivers. It'll be third down and 10. So nothing so far in this opening possession for Township. They'll send Reese Bender onto the field. An extra running back, and he'll move into the slot on the left side. 3 wide receivers to the left and 1 receiver to the right. Motion is Benjamin. MG the quarterback. Also brings Bender in motion. They flood the right side. He rolls right and is going to be spun down. The ball ripped loose, and it is loose. Back outside the 15-yard line, and it looks like Pine-Richland is going to celebrate a takeaway on the opening possession. The Rams have it. So a turnover on the first possession. MG tried to get outside that time. Looked like he was going to be dropped for a loss back inside the 15, and that's when he was hit and fumbled. The ball is spotted at the 17-yard line, and that is where the Rams of Pine-Richland will have it. Djokovic is their quarterback. He wears number 15. Keep your eye on number 3, Jordan Crawford. Very speedy. He's not real big, but he is very, very fast. First possession comes at the 17 of Township. And Djokovic will do a lot of running, and he runs that one inside the 15 down to about the 13-yard line. Give him about 4 on the play. It'll be second down and 6. 10:30 to play in the opening quarter. And now flag comes in, our first. Sideline warning against Township. There's no penalty. It's just a warning. So it's second down and 6. Ball at the 13-yard line. Djokovic, the quarterback. Kenny White is now on the field. He wears number 1. He's in the backfield. Djokovic looks right, throws right. Pass is caught at the 10. Falling down inside. Short gain on the play. It was Jason DeFrancis, a senior. His 65th catch of the season. He has over 1,000 yards receiving. He's also scored 10 touchdowns. It'll be third and short. It's White diving forward. Let's see where they spot him. It's going to be close to a first down. Needs to get down to the 7. And the spot is going to be right at the 7-yard line, which should be enough for first and goal. So the turnover gives Pine-Richland a golden opportunity here, and they're trying to take advantage of it. They bring Tyler King, an extra running back, into this formation. Jurkovic throws to the end zone. The touchdown catch is made into the hands of Raymond Falcone, number 5. Falcone makes the catch. It's a 7-yard touchdown play. So Jurkovic completes the touchdown pass. That's his 37th on the season. It comes at 9:36 of the opening quarter. The extra point is no good. So Orsini misses the extra point. But Jurkovic going to Raymond Falcone. They miss the PAT. Take a 6-0 lead, set up by a fumble. So they only had to go 17 yards to get in the end zone. They do on the pass play. So back deep to receive will be Saladay and Reese Bender for the Blue Streaks, who find themselves in a 6-0 hole with 9:36 remaining in the opening quarter. And Orsini will use the far right side of the field for his kickoff after missing the point after. And Orsini came in with 82 point after kicks. Missed the first one here in the West Final. Again, the deep men are Saladay and Bender. It'll be Bender at about the 1-yard line. Right up the middle, takes a hit, goes down near the 20. And they're going to spot him, I think, at the 21-yard line. That's where the Blue Streaks of Township out of Lancaster, PA, will begin their second possession. The first one, no first downs, and they wound up in a fumble. So let's see if Luke MG can get things going. He'll be in the backfield with Grayson Saladay. 4 receivers in this formation, 6-0. Pine-Richland is broken on top. Quick pass and a catch made outside the 25 at the 26 to Reese Bender. So Bender will get out to the 16, a pickup of a 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. The Blue Streaks 12-1. Their only loss came early in the season, way back in September. Long forgotten about, I'm sure. 2nd down. They gave him 6 on the play. Let's make it 2nd and 4. Saladay hit right at the line and dropped. He was tackled immediately on the play by Michael Katic. And he's dropped back at the 25-yard line. So he loses a couple of yards. It'll be 3rd down and about 6. Ball at the 25. Second possession for the Blue Streaks. MJ over 1,700 yards passing. He goes on a little bit of a delay handoff to Saladay, and he is wrapped up immediately. Saladay hit and tackled quickly by Jared Marfisi. And that draws back to the 21-yard line. So they were going backwards, and they're going to have to punt now. Jack Rodenberger will handle those duties. to get it away from around his 15-yard line. And takes a sideways bounce and goes out of bounds as a flag comes in. Deep man was Luke Meckler, but Luke couldn't even get to the ball. There's a flag down. The ball went out at about the 50, so again, good field position. The first drive for Pine-Richland began at the Blue Streak 17-yard line. They took it in for a touchdown. We'll sort out the penalty and get the call from our referee this afternoon, Todd Desmond. Once Todd finishes conversation with his crew. So they're going to march it off. Holding on the receiving team will cost Pine-Richland 10, and their field position now will be at the 40 instead of midfield. So that's where Djokovic and the Rams will start as they come back on the field. 7:20 remaining, opening quarter. 6-0, Pine-Richland has the lead. White in the backfield with Djokovic. Shifts from the left to the right. Fake the inside handoff. Djokovic feels some pressure, throws downfield. Catch is made by DeFrancis. He's ripped down at the 30-yard line. So a nice pickup on the play. Defensively coming up was Cameron Hurst to make the tackle. And it's a no-huddle offense right now for Pine-Richland as they get to the 30. It's a 30-yard pickup on the pass play. Djokovic again looks right and is going to be sacked back at the 40-yard line. Coming in to make the hit on him was Riley Morgan. So Riley Morgan gets the sack. We're going to spot it back at the 38-yard line. A loss of 8. Second down and 18. Djokovic again going without a huddle. And again pressure. Djokovic is going to be dragged down at the 45-yard line. Terrific defensive play that time. Manheim Township getting the great play from Puffenbarger. And the ball goes all the way back to the 48. So 2 consecutive sacks of the quarterback. And that will make defensive coordinator Jamie Sands very happy. He was concerned about stopping this high-powered Pine-Richland offense. Third down pass play is going to be complete. Making the catch is the guy who scored the touchdown, Raymond Falcone. He does stay in bound. He does not even get back to the original line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down coming up. Spotted at the 32-yard line, so it'll be fourth down and 12. And they'll go for it. Djokovic and White in the backfield. No, excuse me, it's Djokovic and Crawford in the backfield, number 3. On 4th and a dozen. Here comes pressure again. Throws long toward the end zone. That one is incomplete and almost intercepted. Almost making the interception that time was Reese Bender. The pass was intended for Raymond Falcone. Goes incomplete. And the Rams turn the ball over on downs. It'll be first and 10 at the 32-yard line for the Blue Streaks. From their own 32. This is their third possession. They're still looking for their initial first down. A fumble on the opening possession set up the afternoon's only score. Inside handoff and about a 3-yard pickup on the play by Saladay. But that'll make it second down and 7. The ball is at the 35-yard line. 6-0 lead for Pine-Richland. The Rams are in white. And coming back to the huddle is Luke MG, and you'll see a couple other MGs. His twin brothers are on the defensive side of the football. So there are no fewer than 3 MGs. He's a senior. The other 2 are sophomores. Here comes a blitz. And wrestled down right at the line of scrimmage. A very short gain at that time. Matter of fact, it's going to turn out to be about a 2-yard loss. Tyler King racing in to make the stop. They're going to spot him at the 32. So it becomes 3rd down and 9 from the 32. Excuse me, the 33-yard line. So let's see what Luke MG can do. Over 1,700 yards passing, including 24 touchdowns coming in. MG looks right, throws down the far sideline. Catch is made, but he's out of bounds. I don't think there was much doubt about that. Pass intended for the tight end Ridley Hilton, but he was well out of bounds, and it'll be 4th down. So the Blue Streaks are still looking for their initial first down of the game. Rodenberger will be kicking. And he'll be kicking deep to Luke Meckler. Luke is standing at about his own 35-yard line, shading his eyes as the sun is finally poking through here in Altoona, Pennsylvania on the NFHSnetwork.com. Great kick. Fielded back at about the 26-yard line. And Meckler will run out of bounds, short of the 40. And that's where Pine-Richland will begin their next possession. It'll be spotted at the 38-yard line, 1st down 10. Rams leading 6-0. They scored following a turnover. Jerkovic in the backfield. Passing into the flat. The catch is made by Caffardi, and he's got a 1st down to midfield. Caffardi makes the catch, a pickup of about a dozen. Crawford picks up a couple of yards. The ball now at the 46-yard line of the Blue Streaks as the Rams go to work. Jerkovic with a lot more time and now feels pressure. And he can run. He's got some room on the left side. Gets to the marker and steps out of bounds. That'll be spotted, I think, at about the 32, 33-yard line. So another 1st down for the Rams. 2:52 to play here in the opening quarter. Pine-Richland on the move with the lead. The ball at the 33, 1st down and 10. Jerkovic feels pressure, throws it downfield. Got a man wide open for a touchdown. Alone in the end zone, out of the backfield was Crawford. That'll be a 33-yard TD. His 2nd touchdown pass of the game. This one goes to Crawford. And it comes with 2:44 remaining in the opening quarter. Makes it 12-0. Orsini now, who missed the first point after, will work on this one. Dawson Goltz is the holder. This kick is up, and this one is good. So it'll be 13-0. Pine-Richland is on top here on our 6A semifinal coverage. Once again, the Rams will be kicking off, and the Blue Streaks a bit of a slow start for this District 10 representative because they have yet to pick up a first down. And they've turned the ball over offensively. And Pine-Richland has been able to take advantage of that and build a 13-0 lead. The winner goes to Hershey next Saturday to play for the 6A championship. Once again, for the Blue Streaks, it'll be Saladay and Bender to receive the kick from Vittorio Orsini. A quick reminder, you're watching live coverage of the PIAA 6A semifinal, the West final, if you will, on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/PIAA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of Pennsylvania high school playoff action. This one all the way into the end zone. It will not be run out. Well, not much that Reese Bender could do with that one, except put it in his pocket. The ball will come out to the 20, and that's where the next possession will begin. It'll be the fourth time that the Blue Streaks have had the ball here in the opening quarter, and they have yet to make a first down. MJ and Saladay in the backfield. MJ looks, throws short. Catch is made at the 25-yard line. And down at about the 27 is Roman Xavier. Excuse me, it was Reese Bender, number 10, who made the catch. Kenny White was there defensively to make the tackle. It's a gain of 7 out to the 27-yard line. Second down and 3. A 4-receiver formation for MJ. Looks right, feels some pressure. Goes far downfield and broken up. Intended that time for the tight end Hilton. And there defensively was Dawson Goltz, who was right with him. It goes incomplete, and it becomes third down and 3. Ridley, the tight end, was the intended target. So the Blue Streaks, Township, looking for their initial first down. Pine-Richland allowing about 12 points a game on the season, and again going to the tight end, but well overthrown, out of bounds, and fourth down is coming up. That one really had no chance. A slow start offensively for Luke MG and the Blue Streak offense, so they will send out Jack Rodenberger to do the kicking. And once again, deep to receive is Luke Meckler. First quarter winding down, 13-0 Pine-Richland on top. Remember, the Rams are averaging 49 points a game. Good kick. Fielded at the 36 by Meckler to the 45 and takes a hit. It's a pretty good shot right near midfield. And once again, it'll be decent field position for Pine-Richland. They'll have it at their own 48-yard line. The last drive started at the 40, and they marched it down the field for a touchdown. 42 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. And Pine-Richland has been able to score 2 of the 3 times they've had the ball. This will be the Rams' 4th possession. So each team has had it 4 different times here in the opening quarter. Now Crawford moves back into the backfield. And the pass into the flat is dropped. Incomplete that time. intended for DeFrancis. He could not hang on. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Second down and 10.
Pine-Richland continues to go without a huddle. DeFrancis is checked back into the backfield, and he'll be moving to the slot on the right side. Kenny White is now the running back alongside Djokovic. And here comes the flag. Encroachment. Blue Streaks got a little anxious along that defensive line. They'll give away 5 yards. First quarter coming to a close, and it's 13-0. Pine-Richland leading Township. White. Nothing there. White is stacked up at about the 48-yard line. Greeted by a bunch of defenders. One of those leading the way inside that time was Riley Morgan, number 9. It'll be 3rd down. And a long 6. Djokovic's pass is low and incomplete. Intended out of the backfield again to Jordan Crawford, who had the touchdown catch of 33 yards on the last drive. And now we have just 5 seconds to play in the quarter. $15 seconds, right? Oh, minute 5. See, I can't see that clock. It's in the sun. It's a minute 5. Fourth down play coming up. That one sails out of bounds. It'll depend on where the official spots it. On the near sideline, he's going to come all the way out to the 27. And that's where the Blue Streaks will have it. I'm correct, 59 seconds left now, right? Help me out, Jim. It is hard to see. "27-yard line, a little better field position this time, and they'll empty the backfield now for MJ. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. On 1st and 10 at the 27. It's going to be a quarterback keeper straight ahead, getting to about the 29-yard line, maybe a gain of 2 on the play. 2nd down and 8. MG getting a play call from Grayson Saladay, who has rejoined that offensive huddle. Saladay is in the slot on the left side. 2nd down and 8. Final 25 seconds now of the opening quarter. MJ fakes a pass, keeps it up the middle, takes a hit right at the line to gain. He goes down after the tackle on the play. I think he's going to have the first down. Coming up to make the hit was Anthony Karamara. Made the tackle, but he's got a first down out to the 38-yard line. And that is the initial first down of the afternoon for the Blue Streaks, who will head to the sideline because we have completed the first quarter of play. Pine-Richland in front. They have dominated so far. 13-0 is our score after 1 quarter. Stay with us. Back with more after this on the NFHSnetwork.com.
All right, this is Adam. Take 2. Mark?
I guess.
I go like this.
The best part about playing football in Texas has to be the reaction from the community.
I want to encourage others to play volleyball or choir because you get to experience new things and do stuff that you've never done before. My reason why is passion.
My reason why is pride.
Just a reminder, kids who participate in high school activities tend to go a little farther than those who don't. Take part. Get set for life.
We are back, getting ready now to begin the second quarter of play. And after their initial first down, the Blue Streaks from Manheim Township will put it in play. Saladay moves to the right of MG. Benjamin is the motion man. MG rolling right, turns it upfield and gets to about the 40. Before he's tackled on the play, coming up to make the hit was Tyler King. They're going to spot him at the 41. A gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7. Just underway now in quarter number 2. And the sun is taking a little bit of the shine off the scoreboard, so we may be able to do a better job of keeping track. 11:30 to go here in the opening half. Empty backfield now for MG. And the quarterback keeper, he's going to be hit after he gets about a yard, maybe 2 on the play. Not much there. He'll spot it at the 43. So it'll be third down and 5. And Benjamin coming onto the field, bringing in a play for quarterback Luke MG, the 6'1", 205-pound senior. Has the Blue Streaks in the PIAA Class 6A semifinal this afternoon. And again, the backfield is empty. Looks right. Throws down the middle. That one's deflected and almost intercepted. Almost making the play right there was Meckler. So it'll be fourth down and 5. Meckler, instead of making the interception, will now go back to return the kick from Jack Rodenberger. And then Pine-Richland will have another chance at it with a 13-0 lead here in our 6A semifinal. Meckler fields it at the 20, avoids one tackler, and then is nailed from behind at the 25-yard line. And that's where the Rams of Pine-Richland will put it in play. A couple of touchdowns in the opening quarter. A 7-yard touchdown pass from Jerkovich to Falcone made it 6-0. They missed the PAT. And the 33-yard strike to Crawford makes it 13-0. Well, the Rams are back on the field, and they've been going throughout the initial part of this game with a no-huddle offense. Jerkovic and Crawford in the backfield. Fake to Crawford. Jerkovic throws the pass. It's caught near the 31-yard line. Making the catch is Falcone. Raymond Falcone with 10 touchdown passes. Jerkovic faked the quarterback draw, throws down the middle, and it's too far. Intended out of the backfield that time for Jordan Crawford, but he led him just a little too much. Third down coming up. From Mansion Park Stadium in Altoona, Pennsylvania. This is the scene of many of the early round semifinal games, as the teams usually have to make a stop here before they go to Hershey. There was a game here last night and 2 the week before. 3rd and 5. Jerkovic looks, throws, catch is made. It's going to be a first down. A nice catch. The pass was a little low and away from Caffardi, but he was able to make the catch and pick up the first at the 36. Pine-Richland alternating Goltz and Cafardi to bring in plays. Jerkovic. Crawford takes a hit, makes about 2 yards on the play. So it'll be second down and about 8. Manheim Township from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. The Rams of Pine-Richland from Gibsonia. Jerkovic was sacked a couple of times earlier in the game. Now he runs away from the pressure and is going to stiff arm his way close to a first down. So he gets out to almost the 46-yard line. Let's wait and see where the spot is. It's right near the chains. It was Sam MG who made the tackle, but not before another Ram first down. Ball at the 46-yard line. The drive continues thanks to a nice third down run that time by Jerkovic. Again, Jerkovic feels some pressure, throws downfield, and the catch is made by DeFrancis. That's inside the 40, down to about the 38-yard line. So DeFrancis makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 39. It is 1st and 10. The Rams are on the march. Kenny White is now in the backfield alongside Jerkovic. He'll take the ball, spins and fights his way down to about the 31. And Pine-Richland continues to go without a huddle. They'll shuffle players in and out. Second down coming up and about 3. Jerkovic, pass right on the mark and dropped. Inside the 10-yard line. The pass was on the money, but it was incomplete. Falcone could not handle it. We have an injured player down on the field for the Blue Streaks. So we have an injury timeout. Give both teams a chance to regroup with 8:41 to play in the half. As we move closer to the midway point of quarter number 2. 13-0. Pine-Richland is on top. The Rams started the scoring as they got the football on a turnover, and the injured player being helped off the field is Ethan Hurst. It'll be 3rd down and 3. And the official starts the play clock as the Rams head back. Of course, they don't take a lot of time. They don't huddle. Jerkovic and White in the backfield. Little jet sweep and bang down near the 30-yard line on the play is Cameron Ballet. Cameron, a senior at 6'1". It's going to be about a yard short of a first down as he is spotted at the 30. And the Rams will go for it. This is the second time they've gone for it on 4th down, or excuse me, 3rd time. The last time they did not make it. They turned the ball over. And now timeout is called by Township. They'll take a break with 8:12 remaining in the opening half. So glad to have you with us. If you'd like to purchase a DVD keepsake copy of today's game, click on the blue Get the DVD button directly under your event in the video player, or click on the Buy a DVD button. It is on the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. Plenty of action in high school football, playoff time around the country. and especially here in the state of Pennsylvania. We're in Altoona for this 6A semifinal, or as they like to refer to it, the West Final. Because the winner will go to take on the winner in the East, and that will be either Coatesville or St. Joe's Prep. That game will be next Saturday night in Hershey Park Arena, or Hershey Park Stadium, rather. The site of the championship games for the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association, the PIAA. Fourth down play coming up. See what the Rams decide to do. Crawford on a pitch. Hit, but he'll get across the line and I think pick up the first. It will depend on the spot, but it would appear that he's got a first down. Saladay made the tackle. I think they're going to measure. They will measure. The early indication was that he would have the first down. He needs to get to the 29-yard line, and he is right close to it. What are you thinking, Adam? There's a good close look. Jim Carter, Adam Olson working with us here on our NFHS network crew. This has kind of become an annual trip, hasn't it, to Altoona. He didn't make it by inches, or maybe an inch. So the second time that the Rams have turned it over on downs. Let's see if that lights a little fire under the Blue Streaks. And we heard a slight roar earlier when the cheerleaders finally got here. They were a little late. It's about a 3.5-hour trip from Lancaster to here. Only 2 hours for the young men from Gibsonia. Their cheerleaders are here. The band is here. The 1st and 10. The ball spotted at the 29-yard line. Halfback pass. And it finally comes loose. Several players had a shot at it. Defensively for Pine-Richland, it was Kenny White down there, along with Dawson Goltz. Goltz and White there to break it up for the intended receiver, Bender. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Ball is just short of the 30. MG fakes the inside handoff, looks right down the middle of the field. He's got a man there, and a catch is made. Down at the 25-yard line is Benjamin. Finally ridden down after a big gain. They'll spot him inside the 25 at the 23, and defensively right there, letting the man get behind him was Luke Meckler. So Meckler could not make the play. It's a 48-yard pickup. The ball now spotted at the 23-yard line. And all of a sudden the Blue Streaks, after that hold on 4th and 1, have something going. MG. In the backfield with Saladay. Saladay, a little room up the middle. He'll lean forward for about 3 to the 20. Making the tackle on the play was Dawson Goltz. 2nd down and 7. Blue Streaks trying to come to life here in the second quarter. 7:03 remaining. We're in the opening half. The 6A West Final. Winner goes to Hershey to play the winner of the East Final. That will be either Coatesville or St. Joe's Prep. MJ is going to be dropped for a loss at the 25. Wrapped up quickly that time. A combination for Pine-Richland of Camino and King. And King, we've called his name a lot defensively. The ball will be dropped back at the 25-yard line. So it becomes 3rd down and a dozen. Three receivers to the left, one to the right. That's Hilton, the tight end, who split out. He looks to Hilton, then comes back down the middle. The pass is incomplete. King was back there to cover. Reese Bender was the intended recipient. You know, at that end of the field, oh, that's a marker for soccer, isn't it? There's a yellow spot on the field, and you almost think there's a flag down, but it's not. That's where you take the penalty kick. So says our soccer expert, Adam Olson, with a nod from Jim Carter. 4th down play. They're going for it. 4th and a dozen. MJ going to feel pressure, throws incomplete as he is being wrapped up outside the 30-yard line. And so the Blue Streaks will return the favor and turn the ball over on downs after that 48-yard pass play gave them good field position. They're unable to take advantage of it. So from the 25, it'll be 1st down coming up for the Rams. I want to remind you that our game today is also available for all subscribers via our mobile website. Log on to NFHSnetwork.com from your smartphone or tablet. View the game live, or you can see replays from anywhere. Empty the backfield now on 1st and 10 at the 25. Now they'll bring King back and hand it off to him inside. Tries to get outside at the 25. Puts his head down, pushes his way forward outside the 30 to the 33. White's going to gain about 8. So Saladay is there to make the tackle. It'll be 2nd down and a couple. Rams have gone from the beginning without a huddle. Jurkovic is going to be dropped and sacked back at the 22-yard line. That'll be the 3rd sack of this opening half recorded by the Blue Streaks. So Township takes away what had been a 2nd and short and makes it a 3rd and long. They'll lose 10 yards on the play. Some changes now as Bender goes back to the bench. Tyler King comes on. The Rams now looking at 3rd and 12. Jurkovic with a short pass to King. He'll spin away from one tackler and fight his way across the 25 out to near the 27-yard line, but it'll be 4th down. Well, things have settled down a bit. The ball spotted at the 27. So on to kick is Cameron Ballet. Flag flies. The snap was high. The kick is terrific. It'll even take a little bit of a Pine-Richland bounce, rolling down toward and inside the 20 to the 19, but back at the 22-yard line, there's a flag down, and I think this is coming back. At least that's the indication from the Township sideline in their dark gray uniforms as the home team. And the determination for who's home and away is determined by the brackets. The way they're set up, the team that's on top of the bracket in this particular matchup is the home team. And so an illegal formation is the call. They did not have enough players on the line of scrimmage. And they'll have to kick it again. And it was a good kick, too, despite the high snap. Reese Bender will probably give his team pretty good field position. He's standing at his own 45. Now the Rams will boot it again. Snap is better. Kick is blocked. And caught by the Rams. Well, this is going to be golden field position for the Blue Streaks. So a high snap and a long kick wiped out by an illegal formation. What follows is a block and terrific field position inside the 15-yard line. They're going to spot it down at the 13. Well, let's see if Township can take advantage now of the blocked kick. Pass to the flat is just out of the reach of Benjamin, who came all the way across from the other side of the field. 4:20 remaining in the opening half. Score remains 13-0. Pine-Richland leading Township. Second down and 10. Ball is resting at the 14-yard line. And the tight end, Ridley Hilton, came out of the lineup, and I'm not sure the coaches wanted him to come out. And they're going to have to take a timeout. Second one used by the Blue Streaks. So they'll have one timeout remaining in the final 4:20 of this opening half. And I think there was a little bit of confusion because the tight end came off the field. They tried to wave him back on again. And then in the interim, they had to call timeout. High school sports fans, never miss another game. Become a subscriber to the NFHS network, and you can watch live event coverage, game replays, highlights from high school sporting events from across the country. Millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination, NFHSnetwork.com. We are high school. We have high school football here out of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. The Blue Streaks coming in with a 12-1 record. Their only loss was back on September the 15th to Governor Mifflin. Pine-Richland is undefeated, averaging 49 points a game in their 14-game winning streak and allowing only 13 a game to the opposition. So far they have shut the Blue Streaks out, but it's 2nd and 10. Ball at the 14-yard line. MG looks left and goes down right along the line of scrimmage. Luke MG tried to make something happen, and there wasn't anything there, so it'll be dropped for a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 11. It was Tyler King leading the defense for Pine-Richland. Back into the lineup now comes Reese Bender. Picking it up for Ryan Fluck. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. On 3rd and 11. MG looks to the end zone, throws, catch is made just outside the 5 at about the 6. It'll not be enough for a first down. They're going to spot it at the 7. So it's going to be 4th down and about 3. The Blue Streaks have used 2 of their 3 opening half timeouts. We have 3:29 remaining before halftime. And a big 4th down play coming up for Manheim Township. And once again, MG will empty the backfield. Looks left, throws right into the end zone, and it's broken up. It was intended for the tight end, Ridley Hilton, and breaking up the play that time was Goltz. So the incomplete pass, and these teams right now are taking turns turning it over on downs. The ball will be spotted at the 7, and it'll be first down and 10 for Pine-Richland with a 13-0 lead as we head toward halftime here in our 6A semifinal at Mansion Park Stadium in Altoona, Pennsylvania on the NFHS Network.com. Jerkovic just does get rid of it in the end zone. He's been sacked 3 times already, and they almost got him for a safety. But it'll be second and 10 from the 7. And we've seen good pressure coming from this defensive line of the Blue Streaks here in this opening half. Jerkovic will keep it up the middle. Takes a hit, fights his way forward to about the 14-yard line. Let's give him 7 on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 3. The Rams protecting a 13-0 halftime lead. We have over 3 minutes remaining. Pitch to White. Spins away, but down he goes, and he's going to lose a couple of yards. Well, the defenses have stiffened on both sides here in the second quarter. All the scoring came in the first quarter at 9:36. Jerkovic to Falcone for a 7-yard touchdown, and then with 2:44 to play in the opening quarter, a 33-yard strike to Crawford. 13-0. That's where we stand on 4th down. There's the kick. And it gets a very nice roll for Pine-Richland. Will trickle down to the 37-yard line. So with 2:08 to play before halftime, the Blue Streaks of Manheim Township will have another chance. They've had that one big 48-yard pass play, but that's been about it. Other than that, not a lot to show. But they've still got time as they get their offense ready and coming back out onto the field. MG in the backfield along with Saladay. Two receivers right, one left. First down 10 at the 37. MG, no place to go. Wrapped up quickly that time by Andrew Kristofic. And he'll be dropped back at the 35-yard line. Inside 2 minutes left before halftime. Second down and a dozen. MG looking to his left. Fumbles the football. It's loose right at the 35. And this is the second turnover of this opening half. A fumble by the quarterback. It's the second time it has happened. Down at the 31-yard line. MG will turn it over a second time. And the pressure goes back to the defense now as Pine-Richland with an excellent chance in the last minute 25 to add to a 13-0 lead. It'll be Jerkovic in the backfield along with White. Fake to White. Jerkovic again feels pressure. Throws, catches made right near the 20-yard line. I believe that's Dawson Goltz who made the catch. No, it's Falcone. I'm sorry, number 5, not number 4. Raymond Falcone made the catch just short of the first down. 2nd and 1. Clock continues to roll. 1 minute to go to halftime. Again, looks to Falcone, throws to Falcone, but he's held up on his way into the end zone. No call. Falcone pleads his case, but on deaf ears. It'll be 3rd down and short. And head coach Eric Kasparovich is livid. There was some contact before the ball was even thrown. And I'm sure that the Rams are looking for a holding call. They don't get it. It's 3rd and short. And that will cost them 5. Illegal procedure with 52 seconds before halftime. 13-0 Pine-Richland leading, but the Rams not able to take advantage, at least to this point, of the fumble. They did in the opening quarter when a fumble set them up with field position at the 17 of Township, and they took it in for the first score. 3rd down 6 now. Jurkovic feels pressure. He's going to run for it and go out of bounds. He'll be stopped short of a first down, right about the 24-yard line. So it'll be 4th and short. 4th and about 2 with 43 seconds to go. A reminder, stay with us during the halftime. You'll see the performance of the band from Pine-Richland. They're preparing at the end zone down to the left. Rams have the lead, and they're looking at a 4th down play. We've had a lot of that in the opening half. Here come the flags. Which way is this one going to go? It's going to go against Pine-Richland. Another false start will cost them 5. So it'll be 4th down, but the ball now will be back at the 29. So Jurkovic will get his offense set for a 4th down and 7. Directing traffic, throws to the end zone. Jump ball, incomplete. Intended for Goltz. We have another flag.
Flag on the play.
With 33 seconds to go. And depending on which way the call goes, it was a 4th down attempt. And I think for the 3rd time here in the half, the Rams may have turned the ball over on downs. I have to think that's going to be the call. Oh, it's a personal foul on the defense. So the offset, it'll be 1st down coming up. It's after the play, so the ball goes all the way back to the 16-yard line. It becomes 1st down and 10. Excuse me, the 14-yard line. Too many lines at that end of the field. 33 seconds remain. Pine-Richland will get the kickoff to start the second half, as I recall. MG looks to the flat and overthrows his intended receiver on the play. That was that was Xavier. Roman Xavier was the target, but it was well over his head. 2nd and 10 now from the 14. Blue Streaks of Manheim Township have been shut out so far in this opening half. In fact, they took them 4 possessions before they made a first down. And they also turned the ball over on their opening possession, setting up a Pine-Richland touchdown. There's the inside handoff and an excellent run out beyond the 25 to near the 27-yard line. Good job out of the backfield that time. Saladay with a carry, picks up good yardage, first down, 20 seconds to go before halftime. Four receivers in this formation. But they stick it on the ground again. And another first down run by Grayson Saladay, where he's tackled over there by Dawson Goltz. Well, the clock reads 00, and that'll take care of the first 24 minutes of play. Pine-Richland, undefeated, leading 13-0 over Manheim Township. We'll take our halftime break. Back with the second half of play here on the NFHS Network shortly.
This game is brought to you by Under Armour, maker of the world's best apparel, footwear, and accessories. Check out the full line of performance gear now at UA.com. Under Armour, I will.
William Shakespeare said that all the world's a stage and men and women are merely players. But Mr. Shakespeare never met Stephen Curry. Ni hao, the guy who was in the gym every dang day. Patron saint of the underdog, the league's most unguardable player. Bang, he knocks it down. So my apologies to Mr. Shakespeare, because onto the stage of mere players enters the babyface assassin. And he's about to write his own story. Fall back.
We will now feature our dance team in color guard to a 2004 hit by Green Day. Here is Holiday. Dance team co-captains are Jess Lott and Isabella Seco. Color guard co-captains are Jess Tupper and Taylor Worthington. Ladies and gentlemen, now the moment you've all been waiting for. The band dances and we feature our drum line to a 1982 hit by Billy Squier. Here is Everybody Wants You. Drumline captains are Charlie Gaffey and Nick Romano and Matty Gray. Snare captain is Jenna Minkus. The band concludes today's show with a 1980 hit song by Blondie. Here is Call Me. School Marching Band is under the direction of Brian Scott, Jim Stillwagon, Jim Hopper, Ben Coulter, and Mark Fitzgerald. Color guard instructor is Amy Billy. Dance team instructor is Kathy Deal. Thank you. We've got the winning number for the 50. 50 is worth $340 if you've got a report to the side. It's up on the big board. Colin Height drew the number. Number is 001113. That's 001113. If you've got it, $340 for you. Report to the side if you got the winning number.
Coaches teach your kids to dream. Coaches teach your kids to overcome. Coaches teach your kids good sportsmanship. Coaches teach your kids proper technique. But who teaches your coaches?
Welcome back as halftime continues here at Mansion Park Stadium in Altoona. It is halftime of our semifinal matchup of Class 6A. The winner here moving to Hershey next Saturday to play for the state championship. I'm John Sanders along with Jim Carter and Adam Olson. The Blue Streaks now are making their way back onto the field. And at the far end, down to the right, the Rams of Pine-Richland, who lead it 13-0, are also coming back on the field. All the scoring came in the opening quarter. Matter of fact, there was a fumble by Luke Imge, the quarterback for the Blue Streaks of Manheim Township, that set up a 7-yard touchdown pass from Jerkovic to Falcone. A missed PAT, it was 6-0. Then with 2:44 left in the opening quarter, it was Jerkovic again, this time a 33-yard strike to Crawford out of the backfield. That made it 13-0 after the successful point after. Defenses pretty much took over for both teams after that. Each side was able to make some noise. A 48-yard pass play looked like it put the Blue Streaks in good position, but they were not able to capitalize on that big gain. And wound up turning it over on downs. Both teams turned it over on downs several times in the opening half. They only had a couple of punts. For the most part, it was both teams going for it on fourth down and turning the ball over to the other team. So we'll see what happens in the second half. As I mentioned earlier, Township from Lancaster, PA, Manheim Township, defeating Wilson area and Cumberland Valley to reach this semifinal. The Rams of Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, beat up on another traditional power, Central Catholic, 42-0 in the final of the WPIAL championship for 6A. And then last week defeated State College 49-21. But they've been held pretty much in check, only 13 points. The Blue Streaks can't complain about that. It's the fact that their offense has really not gotten very much going. They had the ball to start the game, and that means that Pine-Richland will receive the second half kickoff as soon as both teams loosen up a little bit. Far side of the field is the homestand area for the visiting team in the white jerseys, the Rams of Pine-Richland. And our crew up here, Adam Olson and Jim Carter, trying to get themselves fired up for third quarter play. We were all working in different venues last night. Some in North Hills in Pittsburgh, others at Slippery Rock, as the NFHSnetwork.com had complete coverage of the semifinal playoff action from around the state of Pennsylvania. Well, high school sports fans, remember, never miss another game, whether it's in Pennsylvania or any place else around the country, because as a subscriber to the NFHS network, you can watch live event coverage, game replays, and highlights from high school sporting events from across the United States. Millions of athletes, thousands of games, but just one destination, NFHSnetwork.com. We are high school. As we get ready to start the third quarter, Crawford will be the deep man to receive the second half kickoff. And as I mentioned, after that First quarter in which both touchdowns were scored by Pine-Richland, the defenses pretty much took over and dominated things. So the opening kickoff is squibbed forward, takes a high bounce, fielded at the 33-yard line, and out across the 40 to near the 44-yard line is DeFrancis. DeFrancis able to get it to the 45. It'll be the 43-yard line. It'll be first down 10. The Rams went the entire first half with a no-huddle offense. Let's see how they come out for their first possession in the second half, led by their quarterback, Philip Jakovic, working in the backfield with Jordan Crawford. Fake to Crawford. Jakovic, who had a lot of pressure, throws incomplete. At about the 47-yard line. He was looking for Falcone over there. No, I take that back. It was intended for Caffardi, and DeFrancis was also in the area. So it'll be second down and 10 from the 43. Jakovic, a 6'5", 220-pound senior, and he hands to the running back Jordan Crawford. He'll get about 2 to the 45. Third quarter is underway here in Altoona, Pennsylvania on the NFHSnetwork.com. Jakovic looks, throws, pass is caught right at the 45. Spun down right there is Raymond Falcone after making the catch for a first down at the 45 of Township. First and 10. Jakovic again throws short, and the catch is made by DeFrancis. He actually runs into a teammate who was trying to block for him in front. That was Falcone. Knocked him to the turf. He'll pick up 3. Second down and about 7. This one is caught inside the 35. Nope, they say he was juggling, and I think they're going to call it incomplete, or they say he had it. Nope, it's going to be incomplete. So it'll come back for a third down play. Third down and 7. Ball is spotted at the 42-yard line. Kenny White checks back into the lineup for Pine-Richland. Caffardi goes to the bench. Jakovic will lose a yard on third down. So here's another 4th and long. It'll be 4th down and about 8. He's back at the 43-yard line. It looked like it was a design play that time. White comes off as King is back in the lineup, and this is a punt situation. Jakovic was able to drop it down, and it's going to trickle into the end zone. So the touchback will come to the 20, and that's where the Blue Streak will have their first chance here in the second half. Had that one big play, a 48-yard pass play in the first half, and that was about it. He didn't do much. First 3 possessions, they were not able to pick up a first down and also turned it over on a fumble. But this time they'll begin at the 20. Luke M.G. Inside handoff to about the 23-yard line. That was Cameron Hurst, the fullback, who picked up about 3 on the play. It'll be second down and 7. Ball at the 23 as Hurst comes off. It's Saladay and MG in the backfield. And the pass and the flat is caught diving out across the 25. They say he's in bounds. Be a little bit short of the 30-yard line. It was Benjamin who made the catch. Did he get enough for the first? He had to get across the 30. And our referee will go in and take control of this situation. Todd Desmond, this entire officiating crew from the State College area. And they're saying he's short of the first down by about a foot. So it's third down. MG will check back into his huddle. 9.5 minutes remaining, third quarter. Pine-Richland out of Gibsonia, Pennsylvania, has the lead. 13-0. They have led since the first quarter. Is this a power formation or what? Think MG's going to keep it or try to draw him off? Puts his head down and dives for the first. Give him a couple on the play. They'll probably put it at about the 32. And it'll be first down. The entire team bunched up right around the center. Powered their way for a first down. Saladay will have another first down as he gets out to the 45-yard line. A pickup of 13. Hurst comes out of the lineup again, the fullback. Brett Benjamin checks back in on 1st and 10. Pass in the flat is behind Benjamin, the intended receiver, who takes a shot, but it's an incomplete pass. It will be second down.
This ball goes out of bounds, lost 5 on the play.
They're calling that a lateral, not a pass, so it's a 5-yard loss. Becomes second down and 15. The pass was backward. I was thinking an incomplete pass. It was not, so it's Saladay in the backfield with MG, the quarterback. He's going to try to run. He'll get back to the original line of scrimmage and then some. Picks up about 10 on the play. Back to midfield now on third down and 5. White coming up to make the tackle. Third down 5 now for the Blue Streak. Saladay, maybe a yard. Not much else on that play. Defensively, right there was Seminara and Tyler King. So it's fourth down and 3, and we have seen a lot of this in this football game. Teams going for it on fourth down. More often than not so far, with a couple of exceptions, they haven't made it. 4th and 3. MG throws, catch is made inside the 30-yard line. That time is Bender before he is wrestled down. And that's a fourth down play that works. It'll be spotted at the 27-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Streaks. Trying to get something going here in the second half. Down 13-0. Saladay powers his way inside the 25, down near the 23-yard line. He'll pick up About 3 on the play. They're going to spot it close to the 24. It'll be 2nd down and 7.
Gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
Blue Streaks trailing by 2 touchdowns. MG on the keeper. He's tripped up as he gets down to about the 22-yard line. And there once again to make the tackle was number 34, Sermonara. So it'll be 3rd down and about 5. Ball is at the 22. Blue Streaks trying to keep this drive alive. Get back in the game, trailing by 13 points. 3rd down pass, caught. Out of bounds is Xavier on the play. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
7-yard gain.
It's a 1st down. Xavier Roman picks up some yardage. They get it down to the 20. There's some room up the middle. All the way to the end zone and in. Grayson Saladay with his 18th touchdown of the season. And the Blue Streaks are back in it. Saladay gets it in the end zone. Rodenberger for the extra point. It is good. 13-7 following the 20-yard touchdown run by Saladay. And the Blue Streaks are on the board. So Township breaks through here in the 3rd quarter. Just past the midway point of this 3rd quarter. 13-7 now the score. That was a terrific drive by the Blue Streaks, by far the best they've had, and it was culminated in a touchdown. Just what they needed to get back in it. Here at Mansion Park Stadium in Altoona, Pennsylvania.
The Altoona Area Athletic Department would like to thank Giant Eagle Outfield, Chick-fil-A, and the Deli and Mansion Bar.
Rodenberger will kick off. And it'll be kicking off to Jordan Crawford. Crawford is standing at about his own 10. But the kicks have been short so far, and many of them have been skimming along the ground. This one is in the air, and will back Crawford up to the 5. 10, 15. Flag comes down as he crosses the 30 to the 32-yard line. We'll check the penalty. 2 flags, as a matter of fact, both in the same area. So 2 officials saw the same thing. Holding on the return team. That's going to move Pine-Richland back. We got a decent return out to the 33-yard line, but that will be wiped out by the penalty. It's going to be back now down around the 10-yard line. Spotted at the 11. Your Jurkovic in an empty backfield. 5 receivers in the formation. Looks right, throws right. Gafardi makes the catch and is out of bounds close to the 19. It'll be a couple yards short of a first down, and it was Jason DeFrancis. DeFrancis, who has 10 touchdown catches on the season, picks up 8. 2nd and 2. Jurkovic running, gets the first and a little more. Out beyond the 25 to the 26. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams of Pine-Richland out of Gibsonia, Pennsylvania. About 2 hours from Altoona to the Gibsonia area. A little farther than that to Lancaster. About 3.5 is the bus ride up here. Play is stopped by our referee, Todd Desmond.
Please reset the game clock to 5 minutes and 9 seconds.
They're adding 9 seconds to the game clock. That's 9 seconds we got back. First and 10. Ball at the 26. Play has been signaled in from the sideline. Jurkovic fakes the handoff, throws down the middle, catch is made at midfield. Inside the 40-yard line. Terrific pass play, and it was Raymond Falcone, number 5, at the receiving end of that catch, all the way down inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. It's a 45-yard pickup. Falcone, a 6'1", 200-pound senior. And they quickly go back to work and move it down inside the 35 to about the 33 on the completed pass. Second down and 3. They set up a screen to the right side. And diving down inside the 25-yard line, it's Falcone again. He has been a terrific target for Jurkovic today. It'll be first down. Ball spotted at the 25-yard line, rather. Pine-Richland continues to go no huddle. Inside handoff, a lot of room up the middle and all the way to the end zone for the touchdown for Jordan Crawford. So it did not take the Rams long to answer the touchdown of the Blue Streaks. They get the big running play with 4:01 to go, so it takes them about a minute and a half to come back. And thanks to Jordan Crawford's second touchdown, they've got that touchdown back. Now 19-7. They'll go for 2, make up for the missed point after their initial touchdown. Jurkovic will take it himself into the end zone. So they get 2, and it's 21-7 following the 2-point conversion. Well, the Rams certainly had the answer to that touchdown by the Blue Streaks as they march right down the field and get the touchdown back. Still 4:01 to play in the third quarter. If you'd like to purchase a DVD keepsake copy of this afternoon's game, click on the blue Get the DVD button directly under your event on the video player, or you can click on the Buy a DVD button. It's on the top right-hand corner of the NFHS Network website. So take your pick and get a copy. We've still got plenty of time. 4:01 remaining in the third quarter. Pine-Richland with its longest drive of the game. Puts it into the end zone to make it 21-7. And Orsini will handle the kickoff. And as always, he sets it up near that right hash mark. This means he's got 6 players to the wide side of the field and 4 defenders on the other side as he puts it in play. From inside the 5-yard line, it'll come out across the 20 to about the 22.
18-yard return.
Bender with a return of about 18 yards. Gets his team out to the 22 for their next possession. They were able to take it down the field and get on the board for the first time the last time they had the football. Now they'll try to answer the touchdown. It was scored by the Rams. It's 21-7 with 3:54 to go in the third. MG hands the ball off inside. Nice cutback move across the 30, diving close to the 35. They may spot him down near the 32-yard line. As Saladay picked up some positive yardage and a first down. It will be spotted at the 33. So it's a first down. Clock rolling, 3.5 minutes to go in the third. Saladay has it left side, and ball pops loose again. Is this going to be the third fumble turnover by the Blue Streaks? It is. Third time they have fumbled the football, and Pine-Richland has recovered. So the mistakes have been very costly for the Blue Streaks. This will put Pine-Richland in business at the Township 31-yard line. So a tough break for the Blue Streaks. They had just put together a scoring drive. After Pine-Richland answered, they fumble. That's what happened on their initial possession of the game, a fumble that Pine-Richland turned into a touchdown. 4 receivers, all bunched to the left side. And it's a keeper by Jerkovic. He's got room up the middle, and he is headed to the end zone for a touchdown. 31 yards. So the mistakes have been very costly. That's the second touchdown off turnovers. It comes with 3:13 to play here in the third. And the PAT to follow for Orsini, who missed his first one. Got the second. They went for 2 on their third touchdown. And this PAT is good. It's 28-7. And just when it looked like the Blue Streaks might get their offense rolling, another turnover has really hurt them. It was a turnover that set up the opening touchdown of the game for Pine-Richland. They took advantage from the 17. This time they got the ball at the 32. And the quarterback, Philip Jerkovic, took it in for the touchdown. And that is his 17th rushing touchdown of the season. So he has been busy, whether it's through the air, and he has thrown 2 touchdown passes. It gives him 38 on the year. And he's thrown only 4 interceptions on the season. And he runs for another touchdown. So Pine-Richland now 28-7 with 3:13 to play. In the third. Still plenty of time. And it's an excellent kickoff. This one into the end zone. Will come out to the 20. So the challenge now is for the Blue Streaks. Can they put something together? now trailing by 21 points. It's 28-7. And there's not much question about it. The turnovers have been the killer as far as Township is concerned. We do have a flag down back inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. We'll have to sort that out. Didn't have too many penalties in the opening half, but that's changed a little bit here in the third quarter with 3:13 to go. And now we're going to have a little more discussion among the officials. We mentioned this crew from the State College area. Kicking team is penalized for an illegal block in the back. You don't see that very often. But it's going to put the ball at the 30, and it's 1st and 10. The Rams are blitzing, gets the pass away, but it's incomplete. It was intended for Kenny White, or excuse me. It was intended for Grayson Saladay, number 1 out of the backfield. So it'll be 2nd down and 10, and that time you had the blitz coming from White to the quarterback's right. 28-7. Pine-Richland led 13-0 at halftime. They've scored 2 more touchdowns, and the Blue Streaks have also gotten on the board in this third quarter. Inside handoff, Saladay is dragged down at the 35, and it was Saladay's fumble that set up that last touchdown for Pine-Richland. Tyler King made the tackle, a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 5. Play comes in from the bench, courtesy the tight end Ridley Hilton. So Luke MJ, the 6'1 senior, try to pick up a first, keep this drive alive for the Blue Streaks of Township. Looks right, gets away from one tackler, throws and a catch is made, 1st down. You can see exactly where they spotted. Looked like he had the first at about the 41-yard line. Roman made the catch. Well, the 1st down is spotted at the 41. Big 3rd down, 6-yard gain. Keeps the drive alive. Here comes all-out pressure against MG, and he's going to have to throw it, and it's intercepted. A flag is down. The ball was picked off. The interception for Pine-Richland by Jordan Crawford, but let's check the penalty. The Pine-Richland players are going back to their bench. They think they've got the ball, but we've got to sort out the flag, and there are a couple of them. One near the 45 and one right now near where the interception came on the other side of the 50 at the 44 of Pine-Richland. In the final 2 minutes of the third quarter now. Well, they had an ineligible receiver downfield. Offensive interference. That's declined. So both penalties going against the Blue Streaks, and the result is the interception by Crawford and the 4th turnover of the ball game. 3 fumbles, and now an interception. So from the 48, it'll be 1st down 10 for Pine-Richland. They lead it 28-7. But the Blue Streaks have been creating their own problems with the turnovers. 3 fumbles lost and now an interception. So in the backfield, Djokovic joined by Crawford. They quickly go back the other way. Catch is made. Flag comes in as Goltz is knocked down about the 41-yard line. That's enough for a first, but there are more flags on the field again. Well, that has changed in the second half, hasn't it? Huh? Very few calls in the first half and a lot of flags here in the second half. And again, the officials will huddle while the teams wait. The gain was enough for the first down, but it's coming back. So it'll be offensive pass interference. You don't see that very often. Back-to-back offensive pass interference calls. One against the Blue Streaks, this one against the Rams. And it moves the Rams all the way back to their own 33. And I think our referee right now wants to make sure the ball has been spotted in the right spot. Todd Desmond is the head of this crew. And they've been busy here in the second half. Still 1:44 to go in the third. Well, it's a 15-yard penalty, and it'll be 1st and 25. The ball back at the 33, and the referee says, let's play. Rams have the lead 28-7. They also have the ball. Inside handoff to White. Hurdles a tackler and goes down at the 36. As another flag comes down. Oh, my goodness. Yet another penalty. Will the third quarter ever end? It's a 10-yard penalty on Pine-Richland, this time for holding. And offensive pass interference. Now holding. Well, that'll make it 1st down and 35. Well, the officials are getting their exercise here in the second half. It's 1st and about 1.5 miles. White in motion. Djokovic, a drop. Throws deep down that far sideline and incomplete. I got some good news, though. No flags. Second down. And actually, it's 2nd down and 36. It's like a nightmare for a quarterback. You wake up from a bad dream. It's 2nd down and 36. Djokovic's pass is caught right at the 35-yard line. Dawson Goltz, wide receiver, made the catch. You get part of it back out to the 37. So it's going to be 3rd and what, 21 or 23? Third down and still very long. Jurkovic, he's got a lot of room. Still on his feet, breaks away from a tackler. He's at the 40, slides down, first down. How about that? They had 2nd and 36, and they get a first down. Ball is inside the 40 at the 39. It looked like they had Jurkovic wrapped up, and all of a sudden he slipped away from the two tacklers and winds up with a first down at the 39. Nice inside handoff that time to Crawford. He'll get about 6 on the play. We have an injured player. The player down was the guy who made the tackle, Drake Puffenberger. And he is down on the field near the 34. That's right where the ball is. Like he took a shot to the noggin, which is not good. Still 5 seconds to play in the third quarter. Combination of injuries and penalties have really slowed the third quarter down. And you could see him react almost immediately after he made the tackle. And the near side of the field where our camera is located has become rather quiet with a 28-7 deficit and an injured player on the field. You can hear the coach in the huddle saying, find a way. They're going to have to find a way here in the final 12 minutes because they're going to start the clock, I think, and wind down the final 5 seconds of this quarter. They have done just that. So that will take us to quarter number 4 with a 28-7 lead for Pine-Richland. We'll be back with more after this break on the NFHSnetwork.com.
Olive Garden delivers the final moments. Bring home Italian favorites and they'll cheer for you on game day. Olive Garden is the official dining room of high school sports, and with the new catering delivery service, you never have to miss a moment.
We are back and ready now to begin the fourth quarter of play here on the NFHSnetwork.com. Pine-Richland will have the football at the 33-yard line of Manheim Township. 2nd down and 4. Jurkovic looks deep to the end zone. He's got a man, 2 men. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone, I believe. I believe it's going to be picked off, and it is. So that's a break for the Blue Streaks as Reese Bender makes the interception, working in front of Jason DeFrancis. He'll come out to the 20, and that will give Township a chance. As their coach told the crew, find a way, and they're going to have to go to work now as we have begun the fourth quarter. MG and Saladay in the backfield. Saladay left side, some room. Gets away from one tackler. Crosses the 30 and goes out of bounds near the 36-yard line. A gain of 16 on the play for Grayson Saladay. He came into the game with 1,300 yards rushing. He adds 11 more there for the first. Gets out of bounds to stop the clock as well, and that's going to be important to the Blue Streaks here in the fourth if they're going to climb back in it. MG's pass is incomplete. It was intended on the far side for number 20, but Tom Cicerone could not get to it. So it'll be second down and 10 now for Township. 12-1 coming into this game. Their winner, remember, goes to Hershey next Saturday. 6 o'clock game against Coatesville or St. Joe's Prep. MG, long down the middle, and there's nobody home. Xavier Roman was the intended receiver, but he was about 10 yards short of that pass, and nobody could catch up with it. So it'll be 3rd and 10. MG, a 6'1", 205-pound senior. Facing 3rd and 10. The pass is caught for a first down. Out near the 48-yard line. That was Benjamin. Brett Benjamin, a 5'9" sophomore who made the catch, and a terrific 3rd down play. Keeps the drive alive for the Blue Streaks. They'll reset. And the clock starts. Well, it was supposed to start. It didn't. Still 11:23 remaining in the game. MG, who fumbled earlier to set up the initial Pine-Richland touchdown, will get a couple to the 50. It'll be 2nd down. And the clock is running. And that's the one thing the Blue Streaks are going to have to keep an eye on, conserve their time, because they trail by 3 TDs. Second down and 8. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Diving catch, no. Yes, he did make the catch, right, or not? I thought I saw a signal incomplete, and I did. It's going to be 3rd down and 8. The ball is still at midfield. MG is stripped of the football from behind. Is it going to be an incomplete pass or a fumble? It's going to be a fumble. That is the 4th fumble lost this afternoon by the Blue Streaks. He was getting ready to make the throw, and he was hit from behind, and MG has turned it over himself for the 2nd time. So Pine-Richland will start at the 41-yard line of Township. And a chance to really put this one away, even though there's 10:30 to go. Mistakes have just killed the Blue Streaks. They'll have it 1st and 10 at the 41. They load up the backfield. Power running right into the middle for probably a yard for Kenny White. 2nd down coming up. And at this point, Pine-Richland will be content to turn to that power football, work the clock, run some time. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 9. Djokovic takes a long look at his sideline to get the play. Play clock inside 10 has not really been a factor because most of the game they've gone no huddle. Sweeping left is Kenny White. Kenny is a senior, a 6-footer, 200 pounds. He'll be spotted near the 47. Clock stopped. It's fourth down. Oh, I'm sorry, it's third down. Third down and 9. Excuse me, third down and 6. You got a couple more yards on the play. Play clock again winding down to about 5. Pine-Richland using all the time they can. They do get the play off in time. The pass is caught out of the backfield. It's Crawford down the sideline and out of bounds near the 25. So Crawford, who caught a touchdown pass earlier, makes that big catch to move the chains and get it to the 25. He did get out of bounds to stop the clock with 9:21 to go. DeFrancis checks back in the lineup. Crawford will go to the bench momentarily. King is out there as well, number 8. Falcone, who's been a top receiver today, split to the right. Straight ahead running this time by Kenny White. Down to about the 23. You'll get a couple, maybe 3 on the play. You give him 2.5. Second down. Clock running inside, 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The Rams of Pine-Richland in the white jerseys with the lead of 28-7 and the football trying to head to Hershey next Saturday to play for a state championship. This is the 6A class. Pine-Richland coming out of the WPIL District 7. White takes a hit, manages to stay in bounds. He took a hit on the tackle by Reese Bender, but he keeps the clock going, and that's important for his side. 8:20 to go in the game. It'll be third down and about 4. King leaves as Crawford returns for the Rams. Play clock is inside 10 again. Game clock inside 8. White works the left side. He almost tripped over his own feet, I think. He goes down at about the 18-yard line. Tried to make a move, and I think that time he made a move on himself. And he went down. Fourth down coming up. And we have a lot of fourth down attempts by both teams in this game. Pine-Richland trying to keep the clock running and get ready for a trip to Hershey. Play clock at 5. Low snap, quick throw, catch, and a flag. Down at about the 11-yard line. That's enough for a first down, but it will depend on the flag. The pass was complete to Safari. But the official who was standing right near where the catch was made the call. A little exchange down there between Reese Bender and the official. They're going to wipe out the first down. The flag came in just where the catch was made, and it was enough for a first down, but now we're going to march back the other way again. We're not at the midway point of this fourth quarter just yet. It'll be spotted all the way back at the 33-yard line. So it'll be 4th down and 18. We did not receive a call from the official, but we are assuming that's a 15-yard penalty. Fourth down and long. And the play clock's going to run out. Now they got a timeout right before the clock hit 0. I think that's the first called by either team here in the fourth quarter, or in the second half, rather. So with 6:36 remaining in the game, Pine-Richland uses a timeout. Gives us a chance to remind you that our game is also available for all subscribers via the mobile website. Log on to NFHSnetwork.com from your smartphone or tablet. View live games or replays from anywhere. There are certain things about this one that the folks from Township won't want to replay. And that's the 4 fumbles and the interception. Tough to turn it over 5 times when you're playing for the right to go to a state final. But that's what has happened. And Pine-Richland's been able to take advantage, even though they've been held to 28 points. That is their lowest total of the year. Remember, this is a team averaging 49 points a game. We've seen this 3 different times where the quarterback, Djokovic, will simply kick it away on 4th down. And this one works out to his advantage because it's fielded downfield by Jordan Crawford at the 4-yard line. Do we have a flag on the field? We have another conversation going on between the officials. I'll tell you what, the folks from Township will be delighted to see this crew go back to State College. So whatever happened, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 4, which is what we thought all of along. There's no foul on the call. Okay. Thank you, Adam. Glad to see one of us is watching the game. First down play coming up for the Blue Streaks. Well, they've got a ton of work to do here in the last few minutes. Imke with a pass, knocked down, and almost intercepted right at the line of scrimmage. One of the big guys got his hands on it. Andrew Kristofic almost picked it off right at the line. 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. It's 28-7. Pine-Richland has led throughout. Scored 13 points in the first quarter. And they made that lead stand up. And it was a turnover that set up their initial touchdown. That catch is made. And all the way out beyond the 25-yard line is Reese Bender. It was almost like he fooled everybody. Nobody thought he was going to catch it. He kind of did on his hip. Goes out to the 26 to pick up a first down. Clock running, 6:13 to go. Midway through quarter number 4. MG's pass is incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. Now that other game, the other semifinal between Coatesville and St. Joe's Prep will be played tonight at Downingtown West High School. So when this game is over, the winner won't know who they'll be playing in the next round. The pass is complete. Saladay made the catch and then was wrestled down quickly that time by Jordan Crawford at the 27-yard line. So it's going to be third down, and we've got another injured player down on the field. And unfortunately, it's on the Manheim Township side of the field. And I have not been able to see clearly who it is. It is the tight end. Who was injured on the play. Sorry. It's number 1, not the tight end. That is Saladay, who was the player who was down. And such an important part. He lost his helmet. And he walks off the field. It looks like he's okay. But he's going to take a breather along that sideline. He's worked hard this afternoon. Third down and 9. Ball spotted just outside the 26. MG's pass is caught at the 30. Out to the 31-yard line. Hilton Ridley made the catch. It'll be fourth down and 5. 5:15 remaining here in the fourth. MG under pressure, and down he goes, back at the 21-yard line. He could not get away that time. Right there to make the hit on him was Anthony Seminara. Seminara makes the tackle. They'll turn it over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 from about the 22 for Pine-Richland, leading 28-7 with just over 5 minutes to play. And back into the lineup now comes Grayson Saladay to play defense for the Blue Streaks. Dracovic on a little pitch. A little bit of yardage there for Jordan Crawford. Get down to about the 15-yard line. You pick up about 7. Should be 2nd down and 3 now coming up for the Rams. And the good news for them is that the clock is running with 4:35 to play. When you assess this one, and there's been no wind at all, that certainly was not a factor at all. The American flag handing at the one end of the stadium has been completely still throughout this game. Dracovic straight ahead. He'll pick up the first down. He gets inside the 10. They're going to spot him near the 8-yard line. The first down and goal coming up for the Rams as they try to put this one away, but it's been the turnovers have been the killer as far as Township is concerned, with the 4 fumbles and the 1 interception. Just kept their offense from really getting any momentum. They did have the 1 long, good touchdown drive, but you can't turn it over that many times at this level. First down and goal. Crawford, the ball carrier. He'll pick up a couple. It'll be 2nd and goal. He got 3 on the play. He'll come off the field now. Checking back in is Kenny White. Jurkovic has his offense ready. Clock rolling, winding down to 3 minutes left in the game. Right near the 5-yard line. Not much room there for Kenny White. Kenny White, who has scored 11 touchdowns on the season coming into this afternoon. It'll be 3rd down. The ball at the 5. It's 3rd and goal. White will leave. Crawford comes back on for the Rams. And some of the Township fans beginning to head to the parking lots and get ready for that 3-hour trip home. I mean, it's going to be 4th and goal. As Crawford was able to get down to about the 2. Maybe the 3. 4th down and goal. White comes back in as Crawford goes back to the bench. Clock is inside 2 minutes now left in the 4th quarter. Rams in no hurry. Play clock is at 3. And they'll take a timeout. Second one they've used here in the 4th quarter with 1:41 to go. Pine-Richland in no hurry. They'll take their time to finish off this one, get ready for a trip to Hershey against the winner of tonight's matchup in the 6A Eastern Final between Coatesville and St. Joe's Prep. St. Joe's Prep is undefeated. Coatesville has lost once this year. And it looks like Pine-Richland is going to go to that championship game as an undefeated team at 15-0, as they have benefited by the turnovers by the Blue Streaks. You know, I was talking to the defensive coordinator for Township before the game, and he said, you know, if we can hold them to 28 points, he said, I think we'll have done our job, and we've got a chance. They've done that. But the turnovers have put a big hole in their offense. 3 fumbles and an interception. 4th down and goal. Jurkovic, a little jump pass is deflected and incomplete. So once again, the ball will be turned over on downs. And Township, with 1:36 left, will get it back. And many of their fans now standing and applauding the defense for that stand. And certainly celebrating what has been a terrific season that is going to come to an end here this afternoon. So the Blue Streaks will run this play from their own end zone. MG's pass is caught. Stepping out of bounds to stop the clock after making the catch is Roman. The senior picks up yardage out to about the 12. He's got a 1st down. Minute and a half remaining. Pine-Richland from District 7. Headed for a championship match a week from today. And again, same combination. They find Roman out of the 20-yard line. Gain of about 7 on the play. Took only 4 seconds off the clock to complete that short pass. Bender checks back in the lineup as Cameron Hurst will leave. They'll put that extra receiver out there for the offense with 1:26 to go. MG is going to be wrestled down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Well, it'll be third down coming up. And about 6 to go. MG's pass is low and incomplete at about the 29-yard line. Still 58 seconds remaining before the celebration can become official for Pine-Richland. Punching their ticket to the state championship game next Saturday night at Hershey Park Stadium. MG's long pass is too long for everybody. Intended for Ridley Hilton over there. And again, a nice round of applause from all of the Township fans as their offense has turned it over on downs. And we're in the final minute of this one. Pine-Richland will go to that victory formation. And quarterback Djurkovic will put the ball down. And probably one more play, maybe two, to put the finishing touches on another victory, the 15th in a row. But for Pine-Richland, their lowest total output in a game, 28 points. And they were gifted with 4 turnovers. That should do it. There's some pushing and shoving along the line, but nothing of any nature. We'll let the final 15 seconds run out. And the party and the Hershey Kisses can start to descend on the field on the far side of the field, because that's the home bench for Pine-Richland. They will be playing for the state championship a week from tonight in Hershey, PA. So congratulations to them as they move on to the 6A football championship next Saturday night in Hershey, Pennsylvania. For our NFHS Network crew here tonight, Adam Olson and Jim Carter, I'm John Sanders. Thanks for watching the NFHS.com. Good night, everyone.